Alright guys, here is my brand new Polaris Sportsman 450 2020, and this thing is awesome. I just got it yesterday, so I haven't rode it that much, but the first impressions it's made on me are incredible. I mean, first of all, I love the look of it. When I was looking at the other ATVs like the Yamahas and the Can-Ams and the Hondas, I just didn't think they came close. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Some people might like the other ATVs better, but I just love that front end look, the 3 headlights. I love the way the headlights are shaped, the clearance off the ground. And yeah, overall, I think this ATV looks the best compared to others on the market in this price range. I went with the sage green. There's 2 options for this ATV. It's the sage green or the blue. I saw both colors and I personally just like the green a lot better. I think it looked meaner and just looks so sharp. And I'm also a hunter, so I'm planning on doing some hunting up north. And if I have to leave it in the bush, I don't want it to stand out. It'd be nice just with the green color, it'll just be subtle and kind of just concealed in the bush. So yeah, that's the front end of it. It looks great. And here's what the ATV looks like from the back end. You got your headlights, you got your trailer hitch down below, a big glove box at the back. And there's not really a great spot to put your license plate. In Ontario, we have to put license plates on our ATV. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it yet. I'm thinking about making some sort of frame here that I can mount it on. I don't really want to bolt it to the plastic or rivet it to the fenders or anything. So I'm thinking down here I might be able to do something with those pre-drilled holes to put my license plate on. But yeah, that's what it looks like from the back. Alright guys, here's what the ATV looks like when you're sitting on it. I can just go over the controls quick for you. You have your hand brake here, it does all 4 tires. You have your high beam, your low beam, and off. High beam does this main headlight on top. Low beam does just the front 2, so it never has all 3 headlights on at once. You also have your engine, your run and off settings, and then you have your reversed override. So if you're going in reverse, you have to press that button, hold it down, and then you can gain some more speed. But if you have that off, you'll just be going slow. And then also down here you have your connection for your winch. So if you want to get a winch, you just gotta quick connect here, and you have a spot right here where you can put the controls for that winch, so that's nice and easy for you. Then you have the display screen on the front here, and then on the right side you just have your 2-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and then your throttle. And then there's also a plug-in here, 12-volt plug-in. Charge your phone or something if you're on the trails or whatever. GPS, I guess some people would have GPSs that they mount to the handlebars and they'd plug them in there. And then here's your display screen. When you turn it on, all the lights come on. It says Polaris across the front. It looks really good. And then yeah, you just have your display. You can change all these settings to whatever you want to read going down the trails. This one here is your service. So when you buy your ATV, the first service is after the first 25 hours. So that clock on the side here, this counts down. So it started at 25, goes down to 0. Do your service. You can reset it, or if you're getting a dealer to service it, they'll reset it there. And then it goes to 50 hours, I believe. And then I'm not sure after that. I'm assuming it might just be 50 hours from there on. But yeah, you got lots of different displays. And then on the bottom left, it tells you what gear you're in. So this thing has high, low, neutral, reverse, and parking. And then it also tells you if you're in 2-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive is just obviously the back 2 tires are black, and then if you put it in all-wheel drive, it will change the front 2 to black as well. You can also change the color of this to red, I believe. Not sure how, I haven't looked that up yet. Like I said, I just got this thing yesterday. I still haven't read the owner's manual, but I should do that soon. But yeah, that's what it looks like when you're sitting on it. And also one last thing. Here's where the gas tank is. The hole's kind of small. I don't know why they put small holes there. It just makes it harder to fill. I wish it was bigger, but oh well, that's just a small downside. That's my opinion. There's also a couple of storage container spots. So on the front here, there's just 2 latches on either side. And there's a storage in the front here. Forget how many liters it is. It's not huge, but it's better than nothing, obviously. They call it water resistant. It's got this seal on the side. But yeah, it's not waterproof. It's water resistant, which makes sense. You can drain it as well. Those spots right there, you can unscrew and it will drain. So if you even wanted to use it as a cooler or something, you can go ahead and do that and then drain out the water. This part in the front here, this is where the dealers plug in their laptops if there's something wrong with it. So that's what that connection is, if anybody's wondering. And just nice, easy to use latches on both sides. And in the back, there's also this glove box, I guess is what you can call it. It's fairly deep too. Goes back there a good piece. If I was gonna guess, it probably comes up to about here. So yeah, and it's the same thing, water resistant, not waterproof. It's got this seal on the outside, so that helps. Pre-drilled holes for the bumper, trailer hitch. It's got these deflectors on the front and the rear axle. Kind of helps just to protect things from getting caught with sticks and stuff. Keeps it cleaner. You can get the quick detach from Polaris, but I just find those Polaris boxes are so expensive. I don't know if I can justify the money, like $400 for molded plastic. So I'm thinking of making my own. I've seen a guy on YouTube, actually, he made a box for the back, shaped it to fit the ergonomics of this vehicle, and he put bed liner on it and it looked good. So my idea is to unscrew the plastic here. You can unscrew this and this plastic piece pops off, and then either put a bolt through it with a washer on the other side, and then when I make the box, I can just drill a hole and the bolt will come through it, and just put a nut on the other side, and that should hold it. I don't know, I'll make something up and maybe post a video of it later. But yeah, first impressions, I love it. It looks so good and it's so fun. I think it's got enough power. I'm 6'3", 190 pounds, and yeah, I think it's got more than enough power. It actually is not too bad when I stand up to ride. The handlebars are right there. It's not, I don't have to bend over too much. I don't know if you can get risers for these like the snowmobiles. I'd have to research that. I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, I love it. It's awesome. I can't wait to put the miles on this thing. Dad and I both have ATVs now, so we're going to be putting the miles on. We got a great trail system in this area, and it's going to be great. So yeah, even though there's COVID on right now, there's still some activities you can do without having to be in gatherings. Also, one other thing, on the front headlight there is an adjustment here on the side. So you just put your slotted screwdriver in there and you just twist it, and it'll adjust the angle that the headlight's at and reflect the light down or to the area where you want it pointed to. When I started mine up, the light was shooting to the stars, and so yeah, I had to adjust it down. I guess this is free advertisement for Spoiled Sports. If you ever go there, tell them I sent you. They'll have no idea who I am, but tell them I did anyways.